What if the human body could adapt to anything? Pain, pressure, impossible training. Today we re-breaking down Baki Hanma of the most extreme physiques in anime and what his body tells us about strength, conditioning, and mindset. A quick reminder before we start, Baki's physique is fictional and ridiculously exaggerated. Anime bodies are not realistic goals. This video is for motivation, entertainment, and training ideas only, not a standard to compare yourself to. So, who is Baki Hanma? He's a character raised in a world where strength is everything. From a young age, he's exposed to constant combat, intense training, and unbelievably brutal challenges. Unlike many characters in anime, Baki doesn't rely on special powers, magic, or transformations. His strength comes purely from physical adaptation, insane pain tolerance, and just relentless, non-stop effort. The scars all over his body tell a story of a life spent pushing his physical limits far beyond what any normal person could endure. His journey is a testament to what the human form can supposedly achieve through sheer will and conditioning. Now let's talk about Baki's actual physique. It's defined by an extremely low body fat percentage, revealing dense, compact muscle with unnaturally sharp definition. His muscles look almost overdeveloped for his frame, as if every single fiber has been chiseled to its absolute peak. This is an anime exaggeration of what happens when strength, endurance, and survival training are pushed to absurd limits. In real life, muscle just doesn't grow this way. It's not physiologically possible to have that much mass with that little body fat. But what it does represent is the result of incredibly high training frequency, a focus on full body development, and years upon years of unwavering consistency. He doesn't just train one part of his body, he conditions his entire system to be a weapon. So, what makes Baki's body so different from a real-world athlete? Baki isn't just muscular, his body is shown adapting to everything. He takes incredible amounts of pain, impact, fatigue, and mental stress. The anime uses his body as a symbol of adaptation. The core idea is simple. If you expose yourself to a stimulus long enough, your body will change to survive it. Baki's muscles, bones, and even his nervous system have been reforged through a lifetime of fighting. Of course, in reality, you should never train through genuine pain. That's a fast track to injury. But the concept of progressive overload, gradually increasing the demands on your body, is a very real training principle. If we were to translate Baki's training into the real world, safely, the focus would be on functional strength, not just aesthetics. A Baki-inspired training style would be built on a few key principles. First, full-body workouts. Instead of splitting up muscle groups, you'd train your entire body together to build integrated strength. Second, bodyweight mastery. Baki is a master of his own movement, so calisthenics would be the foundation. Third, compound movements that use multiple joints and muscles at once. Finally, conditioning would be prioritized over isolation exercises. We're talking about building a powerful engine, not just sculpting individual muscles. A sample workout, adjusted to your personal level, might look like this. Start with push-ups or dips for 3 to 4 sets, focusing on good form. Follow that with pull-ups or inverted rows, again, for 3 to 4 sets. For your lower body, squats or lunges are perfect, again, for 3 to 4 sets. Then, finish with core work, like planks or hanging leg raises. To add that Baki-style conditioning, you could throw in some shadowboxing or jump rope at the end. This kind of routine builds real-world strength, endurance, and coordination without chasing those anime extremes. But here's the most important part. Baki's biggest advantage, isn't his muscle at his mentality. He trains with absolute consistency, he accepts discomfort as part of the process, and he never, ever relies on shortcuts. He understands that real strength is earned, not given. In real life, this is the secret sauce. Progress comes from showing up, even on days you don't feel like it. It comes from being patient with yourself, and understanding that results take time. And it comes from improving just a little bit, day after day, week after week. That mindset matters more than any specific workout you could ever do. Let's have a reality check, because it's important to say this clearly. You do not need to look like Baki Hanma to be strong, athletic, or confident. Anime physiques are designed to be shocking and symbolic. They're art, not anatomy textbooks. Real fitness is about something much more meaningful. It's about your health. It's about your performance and what your body can do. And most importantly, it's about feeling good in your own body, whatever its shape or size. Your fitness journey is yours alone, and the goal should always be to become a better version of yourself, not a copy of a fictional character. Baki represents the extreme, bleeding edge of human potential pushed far beyond the limits of reality. Use that as motivation, not as pressure. Let his discipline inspire you to be consistent, and let his strength remind you of what the human body is capable of when paired with an unbreakable will. If you enjoyed this anime-inspired breakdown, do me a favor and like the video, subscribe for more content like this. And let me know in the comments which character I should cover next. Thanks for watching.